Hi, my name is Caitlin Saposi-Belknap. I'm National Director of Move to Amend, and I'm recording this video to ask you to help us pull off an amazing event this June in Washington, D.C. It's called the National Leadership Summit. This will be the second time that Move to Amend has hosted a National Leadership Summit. So it'll be a conference bringing together everyone who is supportive of Move to Amend to help grow our movement to pass the We the People Amendment to make clear that only human beings have constitutional rights, to end corporate personhood, and also to get big money out of politics, to make sure that our elected officials are serving the public, not large corporations and the wealthy. So that's the conference, and we had the first one ever in 2016. And part of what's so exciting about this conference that we're doing in 2018 is that the last time we only were able to invite people who were already supporters of Move to Amend, already involved in Move to Amend, already our leadership. But this time we're trying to make it even bigger, and we're throwing the doors open to anybody and everyone. So first of all, I'm recording this video to invite you to join us in Washington, D.C., June 8th through 11th for a 3-day conference to learn everything you need to know about how to get involved in the movement to amend and how to make our movement more powerful. And also culminating in a lobby day on Washington, D.C., where we will let Congress know that they need to join us in supporting the We the People Amendment. So in the last year, we've already doubled our co-sponsorship numbers in the House of Representatives, but we're going to try and grow that number even more. And then we need to get our amendment introduced in the U.S. Senate. And so that's part of what we'll be focusing on for our lobby day. But leading up to the lobby day, we'll have a ton of sessions ranging from skills building and organizing to strategic thinking and networking to building solidarity across the different aspects of our social justice movement in the United States to grow our power. So we'll include sessions like how to run a resolution campaign in your community, how to pass a ballot initiative demanding the We the People Amendment in your community, how to engage effectively online to bring more people to this movement, how to start a Move to Amend group or to deepen your Move to Amend group's capacity in your community if you already have one, how to effectively lobby. So we'll do training before we take to Capitol Hill, how to make this issue an election issue for 2018, a litmus test issue for voters so that we're not electing anyone to office who doesn't support the We the People Amendment, but also we are targeting candidates who are running for state representatives and municipal office as well. And so we'll do a bird dogging and election year training and so much more. There's just nothing like the opportunity to come together in person for a movement, to coalesce, to think more strategically, to make plans for the time ahead. And that's what we need to do. It's been 2 years since our first leadership summit. It was an amazing event, but we need to make it bigger. And we need to make it possible for people to attend who don't have the resources to go to a conference like this. This is an enormous country. It's very hard to organize all across basically a continent. And sometimes we need to come together in person, but when we do that, lots of times it leaves people out. And so we're asking you to help support our crowdfunding campaign here to make it possible for people who would not otherwise be able to attend. This event is incredibly affordable, and we make a point to do it that way. But because of that, we need to do outside fundraising to make it possible to make the expenses and also make this affordable. And so please make a contribution to this crowdfunding effort. Please put it on your calendar, June 8th through 11th, and see if you can join us in Washington, D.C. But if you can't make it, then please make a contribution to support others who can. Thank you so much for your support of Move to Amend, and look forward to working with you in other ways. We couldn't do this without our donors, so thank you for making it possible and for your support of the amendment to amend the Constitution. Thank you so much.